Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us again today is that Oletik's uncle and aunt have allegedly been arrested for causing public nuisance at the palace over Oletik's stay at the royal mansion. Now, the aunt and uncle, remember the same uncle that went to Delta State the other time, Abi Port Harcourt, okay, that is standing as the father to Oletik. They said she has been very close to that uncle, but you can see that that uncle is driven by greed more than anything in the world, more than the lady herself and even the children. Because for me, I want to think that if you have gotten married to a man and you've given the man children, that those children should be your reward for that marriage. And also, of course, know that no matter what happens, I am family right now. My husband will never let me down. I will, be very important to him, irrespective of the circumstances because of the children. But then this uncle is more profit oriented than even family oriented, okay? And so this uncle is his own is what I will gain right now. As we are hearing, they said that they stormed the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and they were making unnecessary requests. And one of the requests that they were making was that since Olori Naomi has been given the royal manor, Olori Oletik should take the royal mansion in Lagos. Now, you know that from what we have been hearing, the royal mansion is one of their biggest dreams in that palace. Like for everything that Kabiyesi own is the royal mansion, because they know that royal mansion, if you want to sell that royal mansion right now in that Lekki where that royal mansion is, they say you'll be talking about almost R1 billion. That is what we heard. They said it's an edifice, one of the very best around Lekki, and that is where all their eyes are. And it was a good thing that Ooni of Ife knew and put that royal mansion in Queen Naomi's name when he gave Queen Naomi that royal mansion. So apparently the royal mansion is for Tadenikawo and nobody can ever compete that. And they have always wanted the royal mansion. So right now, as we are hearing what is going on, if the information we are getting right here is the truth, is that the uncle and the aunt, they came, but Kabiyesi was not situated. Not that Kabiyesi was not situated. Apparently, Kabiyesi didn't want to see them, and they said is the PA and Paropo and the brother that saw them, and they were saying that since Naomi is the Almighty right now, that will determine who stays in the palace and who does not stay in the palace, that others may have moved to the Olori mansion, but Olori quarters, but they will not allow their daughter to be humiliated like that. That what they are asking, they came with a demand, or should I call it a proposition, whatever it is, that what they are asking for is that since Naomi has been given the royal manor already, that Oletik be given the royal mansion with the children. Yes, that Oletik be given the royal mansion with the children, because that Oletik has two kids for the Ooni of Ife, that they were hoping that the Ooni of Ife will, give Oletik the very best of anything that he has gotten. And for them to hear that even when Oletik, it took them the entire life to make the decision to welcome her back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife, she eventually came and they are telling her to go and stay in the Olori quarters. That for them to really hear that, it was very disappointing. Their aunt is said to be saying that when people were even telling her, she didn't believe it. When she saw it on the blog, she did not believe anything. But right now, they said that Kabiyesi finally decided to disgrace them by putting them outside the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that they are demanding what is rightfully theirs, that Oletik should take the royal mansion in Lagos and let Queen Naomi stay in the royal manor, since both of them, that it is not fair. They are not the ones who are saying that they cannot stay with Olori Naomi, and Naomi is the one who is saying she cannot stay with them. So let Naomi stay where she wants to stay by herself, and let them give Oletik the royal mansion in Lagos, let her stay. Haba. Haba. Now, is this story true? Well, one thing I would say to my lovely Dela rights is that these are all alleged, rumored, speculated information making the rounds on social media. I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to the Ooni. I am a blogger, I reenact stories and I post here. And that is why I say to my lovely Dela writer, whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. And still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you. I love you. Isheo Adukbeo, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Okay, so now, you remember when they were trying to get these women married to the Ooni of Ife? They were still in that place, the convincing stage. Because Ooni of Ife, I do know that a lot of people say, he likes women, men like women. It's not just Ooni of Ife. Men like women. Ooni of Ife is a handsome man. He's wealthy and he's young, with due respect. So much respect to the Odua people. He is young as well. And he does what men do. There's nothing Ooni of Ife is doing that is, abnormal, okay? And so, first of all, Ooni of Ife was a one-man, one-woman. But when that thing happened with Naomi, when they did everything they did and they got the whole situation confused, they started proposing so many wives to Ooni of Ife, so that the women will not be leaving you, so that people will not be saying you are a king that cannot stay with a wife, that cannot keep a wife, and all of that. Ooni of Ife bought into it. And at that time, where Ooni of Ife was trying to make up his mind, they kept saying that you are an African king. You can marry as many wives as you want to marry. You don't have to keep them in the same place. They can stay in different places. Yes. So right now, I'm wondering what happened to that ideology that the wives can stay in different places. Why must they all stay inside the nose of Ooni of Ife? That is my question, and I have been asking this. Dela writes, you understand my question, right? Now, because it's not favoring them again, no, we cannot stay where Kabiyesi wants us to stay. We must stay right there with Kabiyesi. So they said these people came, wahala, that they must give Oletik royal mansion and all of that. And the nuisance became so much in the palace, because as those two came, other people came. And before they came, they had already grouped women. Some women were supporting them. Now, women, some will support. People are entitled to supporting whatever they want to support. There's nothing you can do about it. And, some were supporting this one, some were supporting the other ones. And they kept going on and on and on and on and on. And at the end of the day, the nuisance became so much. When Paropo called Kabiyesi to tell Kabiyesi what was going on, that was how Kabiyesi is said to have called a DSS to pick them up. And we heard allegedly that they were picked up by the DSS. And for what? I don't know. Is it public nuisance or whatever they picked them for? But basically, they are to, reprimand them and let them understand that the next time anything like that happens, and it happens inside the palace, that they will not go scot-free again. And they said they have also left a message that those people should never be allowed into the palace of the Ooni of Ife again. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.